Dr. Agatston, so good to have you here today.
It's good to be here with you.
South Beach Diet has done wonderfully well around the country for adults. We wonder if it can work for our kids as well. Set us up with some of the South Beach basics.
Well, the South Beach Diet is based on four important principles. Good carbohydrates, which are the nutrient-rich ones, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, good fats, Mediterranean oils, particularly the omega-3 fish oils, which you also find in flaxseed and in green vegetables, lean source of protein, and plenty of fiber. And there are three phases. The first phase, you eliminate essentially all starches, all breads, rice, potatoes, pasta, and all sugars, even in the form of fruits and alcohol, for 2 weeks. And that's for people who are very overweight, who have a lot of cravings, and it gets rid of those cravings.
Do we start our kids on phase one? And
No.
You say not really.
Now, for children, don't need a diet per se. They need good food choices. They need more whole fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and some good fats. And if they eat that way, the weight will take care of itself. Kids today that are eating fast foods are overfed, but they're actually malnourished. They're not getting the vitamins and the minerals. We thought we could put them into vitamin pills. The vitamin pills doesn't really substitute for good nutrition.
It's really, really tough. I have kids, and getting them to eat anything sometimes is really a chore. Getting them to make the right food choices like we see here is really, really tough. How do we do this, and what are some of the best choices for our kids?
Well, you know, for one thing, fruits that do have sugar, berries, strawberries, blueberries, are chock full of antioxidants and vitamins. And that's wonderful. If kids don't like fish, the fish oil supplement, even the form of just the oil, not in the pill if they can't have a pill, those are the one supplements that do work. And they're very important for the developing nervous system.
I'm trying to think if I could get my one of my daughters to take fish oil supplements. How can we get that into their system?
Flaxseed you can sprinkle on breakfast cereal,
Good idea.
And that has omega-3. The green leafy vegetables also have the same good oil that you find in fish. But otherwise, one of the oil supplements, which you can give as a teaspoon a day, also has the omega-3. And again, that's important for their general health. A lot of what we call attention deficit syndrome, even childhood asthma, that we didn't see when we grew up, is because of the poor nutrition.
So here we are medicating our children when you say if we just give them a proper diet and teach them to eat correctly, we could maybe alleviate some of these problems?
I think it will help behavior problems, academic problems, particularly in the inner city where often they haven't seen a fruit or a vegetable in the kids' diet. A lot of the Western problems we see, not only waistlines and not only diabetes, are due to the absence of these good nutrient foods.
For any moms out there watching, saying, okay, how can I pack maybe a healthy lunch or a healthy snack for my child? Give us some basics. What can we do? What is a good meal?
Well, certainly packing an apple, banana. The skin of the apple has pectin. It's just full of antioxidants. Peanut butter, especially the natural peanut butter without a lot of sugar, actually has good healthy fats. And if you put it on whole grain bread or a pita bread, that's healthy as well.
I'm thinking the vegetables and some of the cheese here, maybe getting the kids to eat them with a dip, possibly.
Oh, absolutely. The low-fat cheeses and the mozzarella cheese sticks that we have here as a snack, if the kids like that. The low-fat dairy with calcium helps for their bones, but it also seems to help weight loss and help prevent diabetes. So low-fat dairy is really good for the kids too.
I have to mention also juices, because we think we're doing our kids a lot of favors by giving them juice, and hopefully that's something good for them, when in fact
Yeah, the concentrated juices are full of sugar. And when I remember what we did with our kids of apple juice, apple juice, apple juice, the apple is wonderful, but especially the orange juice and the concentrates, we just don't want to overdo it with that. The whole fruits are much better.
Okay, so for a parent who wants to get on board with this and getting their kids to eat better, start with some of the better carbs, low fat, protein, and try to make it attractive to our kids?
Absolutely, and there we need the restaurant and the food industry to help, and I think they are beginning to. There are new technologies. It would be ideal if we all went back to the 1950s or before and had family meals made from scratch, but
right.
It doesn't look like that's going to happen, and so we do need help from the food industry to make healthy eating more convenient.
All right, and you've given us some information and a book here to make it more convenient, the South Beach Diet Cookbook, and again, the South Beach Diet, some of the basics right here. Dr. Arthur Agatston, so good to see you, and thanks for coming in, all the information.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.